What's up guys, Seth here, back with another video on Marvel Contest of Champions, and I think I just made a world record run against Coliseum Juggernaut. So, if you haven't been keeping up to date with this fight, Coliseum Juggernaut is able to be absolutely cooked by Symbiote Supreme. Symbiote Supreme, he's able to get a level of bars in this fight that we have never before seen in Coliseum. He's getting over 200 bars. It's kind of ridiculous because the nodes in this fight line up literally perfectly with Symbiote Supreme's kit. Now there are a couple of things as prerequisites that you kind of need to do this fight to get a really high bar run. You need Mystic Dispersion 5 out of 5, you need the Scarlet Witch 6-star relic, both of which that I've got. So I've got 5 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion, and I've also got the 6-star Scarlet Witch relic also at max rank and Sig 200. I then also have Symbiote Supreme at rank 4 Sig 200 as well, but that's not necessarily a requirement to get a really high bar run because you're ramping your damage so quickly that even a rank 2, rank 3 Symbiote Supreme is ramping so fast that you're kind of matching that rank 4, rank 5 damage regardless. And because of Coliseum having the damage cap per bars, you can't really get any higher based on the rank that you're using as well. So, how does this fight work? Juggernaut has a node on him where whenever the attacker or defender gains a bar of power, Juggernaut will gain an armor up buff. What that means is for Symbiote Supreme, if you're not aware, his special 3 nullifies all buffs on the defender. So the idea is that you will hit him a bunch at the start, kind of get into the rotation, firstly get to your first special 3, and then that special 3 will nullify any buffs on Juggernaut. Then, from the nullifying and the Mystic Dispersion, that will bump your power back up. Juggernaut will also gain a bunch of armor ups from you gaining your power, to the point where then you can throw another special 3. And you just basically cycle this over and over and over and over and over again. And that is the entire fight. Symbiote Supreme does have some bleed abilities. He's got really big damage from bleed as well. So it's also about finding little windows to use that bleed damage. So you can use that by either trying to get in really quickly and throw a special 1 or 2 before the special 3 bar fills as well. Or what my strategy was is to throw a striker. So gameplay wise, what you're doing in this fight is you're trying to get out of the special 3 animation as quickly as possible because that's your time waster. You'll see that I'm tapping as soon as I can when the bar comes up to try to get the bonus damage. You don't need the bonus damage. All I'm doing is tapping that as quickly as I can to be able to get out of that screen as fast as I can, skipping as soon as skipping is made available, and then throwing my special 3 as soon as the button appears and is red. You will find at the start of the fight, you're having to, I guess, delay your reaction a little bit because sometimes it's still slowly trickling up to the level 3. But your idea is you've got to get it off before Juggernaut gets his off, because within a second, he will throw his special 3. And as much as it's not a big deal because Symbiote Supreme has his sort of protective shield as well, he can't take more than, what, 5 to 15% damage, something like that. So you can take a lot of special 3s, that's not the issue. It's more so just that's a time waste as well. Anytime you're not throwing your special 3 or bleeding the defender is a waste of time. And you can see once you're in that cycle and you're really reacting as fast as you possibly can, which I didn't think I was going to be able to this morning because it's cold, I just woke up, I didn't think this was going to be the time to get a good run. I just wanted to get some practice of the starting part of the fight where you're trying to get to your special 3 as quickly as possible and get him to cooperate a little bit. And it ended up being what I think is the world record run. Please let me know if you've seen any runs that beat this. I've only seen runs that are at the 232 bars, the 235 bars, something like that. And then I got a couple of runs originally in the 220s. But this run smashes it. I think there's still room for optimization in this fight. I don't think I'm going to keep pushing for it though, because I think this is as far as I can go with my current setup. As I said, I've got the 5 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion, I've got the rank 5 6-star Scarlet Witch relic at Sig 200, I've got a rank 4 Sig 200 Symbiote Supreme, I guess niche things as well. I've got the special attack damage bonus on him as well for his bonus stats as well, for his stat focus. And then masteries wise, I completely stripped out my mastery setup. I removed literally every point from defense, put it all into offense. I have like 3 levels of deep wounds, so that could even go higher if I wanted to spend the units on carbonadium cores. And then I've also just got the Mystic Dispersion and the Dexterity and Parry as usual as well. But literally everything was pumped into attack because that is all you need in this fight to get this guy pumping. And you can see with 2 minutes left to go in the fight, I was up to the 150, 160 bars. So with this fight, what I was looking for the threshold, in my past runs, in about the minute and a half left, I was aiming for like 160 to 170 bars because that gave me an indication I was going to land past the 200. I just didn't really know how far through I would land. And this run, I was smashing that. And once I saw that I was 14 bars ahead of my past run, my heart was pumping. My fingers were shaking. I was like, I've got to lock in. Like, I'm so tired. It's so cold. It's early in the morning, but I've got to lock in. And I locked in. You'll see that I'm using the relic to be able to kind of create those openings for the bleed damage as well. All I'm doing, rather than spamming, trying to go for my special 3, I'm just rapid pressing as fast as I can where I know the relic button is going to be. So as soon as my right thumb skips the special attack, my left thumb is ready to tap that relic to be able to allow time for all of those bleed debuffs to happen. And this run was the God run. I've already broken my past record. It's now up to 233 bars. That's close to what I've seen as the highest current record, and now we're already past that as well. As I said, please, if you see a run out there that is higher than this, let me know, send it to me, put it in the comments. And if you haven't seen a run faster than this, or if you haven't seen a run with higher bars than this, then put it down in the comments below, like the video, subscribe, because I am so stoked about this. It's Titan Reset Day, but this is what I'm stoked about today, because this was something special. Unfortunately, Juggernaut got off a special 3 close towards the end, but that's okay. We still got some more damage in after that. I wanted to get to one more special 3 after this one, but didn't quite get there with running out of time. But we ended it with 259 bars. Absolutely insane. I'm so stoked about this. If you liked this video, guys, if you learned something from it, if you learned how to use Symbiote Supreme, put it in the comments below, like the video, subscribe, and I'm going to be back with more soon. I'm going to have a Titan opening soon. I'm going to be talking about the Titan champions and ranking them up and everything like that. So subscribe so you don't miss that, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.